I can't believe it. They just murdered an innocent child. And whose hands is the blood on? No one.
Dr. G, slow down. Take a breath. What child? What happened at the M&M Conference?
A toddler, Marilis. They called him Rico. Barely 3 years old. Brought into our ER in total cardiac arrest. Dead before the house staff could even get a central line into him. And why? Because some back-alley genetic cowboys in an unregulated offshore clinic decided to play God with a viral vector.
A genetic procedure on a 3-year-old? For God's sake, what were they trying to cure?
Cure? They weren't curing a damn thing. They were enhancing. They used a crude, unshielded CRISPR delivery system to completely knock out the child's myostatin gene, the muscle regulator gene.
The one that determines how much muscle you have?
Exactly. A brake pedal. The parents wanted a super baby, a designer athlete built from the cradle. They deleted the gene so his skeletal muscles would grow unchecked. And it worked. The autopsy photos showed an infant with the definition of a professional bodybuilder. It was grotesque, Marilis. It was a monster in diapers.
Then what killed him? If the skeletal muscles were firing, how did his system go into arrest?
Because those arrogant fools failed to account for the fact that the heart is a muscle too. The viral vector didn't stay localized in the limbs. It leaked into the rest of the body. The heart muscle took up the genetic modification, and without the myostatin brake pedal, the cardiac walls just kept thickening.
I get it. Hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. The left ventricle became so muscle-bound, so thick, that there was no volume left for blood to actually fill the chamber. The poor kid's heart literally choked itself to death from the inside out.
Exactly.
And the people who administered the injection? The clinic?
As you might expect, Benny, vanished into the digital ether. The website is offline. The paper trail leads to a shell company in a European tax haven, and the local authorities have no jurisdiction. The rogue scientists got their data, the parents got a tiny corpse, and the accountability just evaporates.
It's a tragedy, Dimitrov. Arrogance always extracts its highest price from the helpless. Look, I have to get out of here exactly on time tonight. The Long Island Expressway is already going to be a parking lot, and I need to get home and prep for the procedure first thing in the morning.
Right, of course, Benny. Go. Your health comes first. We shouldn't be shouting about cardiac failure on the eve of your own evaluation anyway.
Thanks. I'll pull the full sequencing data from the mortality repository when I get back. Let's catch up on the details of their vector failure tomorrow afternoon, once Shitala clears me.
Good luck tomorrow, Benny. Don't worry about the bench. I'll take care of the polymerases.
Appreciate it, Marilis. See you both tomorrow.
The scientists get their data, the parents get a tiny corpse, and accountability evaporates into the legal ether. Leaving his colleagues to lock up the laboratory benches, Benny steps out into the cold New York evening, his mind racing against the looming shadow of tomorrow's ultrasound probe. He thinks he is merely fighting to survive the winter. As Benny drives home into the gathering New York gridlock, the image of a child's failing heart echoes in the dark. He believes tomorrow morning's diagnostic probe is the ultimate fork in his road, but a different design has already been set in motion. What Benny is entirely unaware of is that events about to unfold right inside his own home will draw him further into a world of genetic manipulation he has never conceived of.
Thanks for listening to Binary and Bone by Dr. Gary Pepper. Check out related video clips on YouTube on our channel at Binary and Bone. That's the @ symbol and one word, Binary and Bone. Thanks again.